Wonderful, wonderful. Hey, Rahima, thank you very much for joining this session with me. How are you?
I'm doing great, Mr. Venkat. Thank you for inviting me to this podcast. Thank you
Wonderful.
so much.
Guys, to all the audience, who are watching this podcast, here we have Rahima, who is a assistant professor in Alliance University, who is a PhD scholar, and in India, she's in India for about last 6 or 7 years, and she's
Uh,
also a
Six.
secret. Yeah, yeah. 2019, you came to India, right?
Yes.
Yeah, for 6 years. And she's also playing a very key role as a executive member in Federation of International Students Association, Bangalore.
Oh, I'm the treasurer. I'm not the executive member. I'm the
Oh,
treasurer of the
my
organization.
my apologies for that. She's the treasurer in Federation of International Students Association. So we have a person with a great experience in India. We have somebody who's been a student, who's now a scholar, and also working with students in India. So
Sure,
amazing
sure.
opportunity for us to learn. Welcome, Rahima. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Mr. Venkat.
Yeah. Rahima, before we talk about anything, would love to know a little about yourself, your brief introduction to all our audience. Where are you from? Your background. That'll be great.
Okay, sure. My name is Rehema Nakabira. I am from Uganda. I'm a PhD scholar in the field of accounting and finance, basically financial engineering. I completed my bachelor's and master's here as well, and apparently I'm working at the Alliance University.
Wonderful, wonderful. Rahima, what made you to choose India?
Mm. To be specific, I didn't say, I will not say that I chose. My parent chose for me.
Okay,
My father decided.
okay. Was he having any relationship with India earlier?
Yeah, he was having business partners in India who recommended him about the
Hmm.
education system and all, and which he decided that his daughter should, be blended in such a good education system, which is how I turned out to be what I am today because of this education. Yeah,
Thank you to your father for sending an amazing individual to India
I know.
to grow as a PhD scholar and an assistant professor and a
Mm.
leader contributing value to the community. What did he tell you?
So in the year 2000, so this goes back, we'll have to go back to 2017. My journey started from 2017. That time I was in my, you'll call it 11th.
Hmm?
So the, in my country, we call it senior five.
Okay.
So one day, my father called me in the sitting room and he's like, you know what? You are my only daughter and I love you so much. But I want you to be so serious with your studies because I'm planning to send you abroad for further studies. But you can only achieve that if you do well on your 12th, which is a senior six, which is here called 12th. So that's how my journey started from my senior five. I knew that I wanted to go abroad for further education. And I knew that I wanted to make my father proud and my mother as well. May her soul rest in peace. Um, so I worked together with Shay Jamil, the man you talked to. He was my dean on the year 2017. So we worked together. I did extra tuition. I put in all the work, and when my results came back, I had scored highly, and my father was proud. So I scored enough scores to get a full scholarship, a full funded scholarship for my bachelor's.
Wow. Wow. And what scholarship was that? Was that study in India or ICCR?
It is study in India scholarship.
Wonderful, wonderful. Study in India scholarship, and you landed in Bangalore.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to land in Bangalore. Very lucky.
What made you to say that? What made you to say
Oh,
that?
your video has paused actually.
Oh, okay, okay. So you okay. I think it's bandwidth issue. My apologies
Mm.
for all that. So you just said lucky enough to be in Bangalore. What made you to say that? What are the other cities you visited in India?
I have been to Mumbai, I have been to Hyderabad, I have been to Kunul, I have been to Chennai, I have been to Trichy, I have been to different cities in India, but like all there, like there's something missing, something going on. Maybe it's the weather, maybe it's the people, maybe it's the tech. Like like being in Bangalore is kind of a different feel because of the weather, and the weather in Bangalore is closely related to my home country. Kind of. It doesn't get too hot or too cold. So I don't think I'll do well in the extreme places such as like the north.
Wow,
Yes.
wow. And you traveled more cities than normally, or one of the Indian student, I mean, or somebody at your age traveled in India. You traveled more cities.
See, one of my passion is traveling. I love traveling. I like experiencing new cultures. I
Amazing.
like trying new food. I just don't want to be not like exposed enough, because I believe the more you travel, it opens up the way you think, your intellect, the way you see
Mhm.
people, the way you deal with different situations. So traveling from your comfort zone, especially from your hometown, and going abroad for education really changes you a lot as a
Absolutely,
person.
absolutely. Absolutely,
Yes.
very true. I totally agree with you, and I'm sure lot many African students who come to India, I always encourage them to go around, travel, explore India, because Indian education is not just in university. Indian education is even outside university.
True, true.
Yeah,
Like there's more to India than meets the eye.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Were you homesick? I mean, when you have come to India first time, were you feeling homesick or were you feeling isolated? Was there any experience like that?
Yeah. So to start with, there is so much culture shock, and I experienced this firsthand when it came to food. You know, in my country, we are not really people who eat like very spicy food. When I came to India,
Mm.
the first thing I saw, too much spice, and I was like, oh my god! I just called my father. I told him I can't eat. I'm hungry. I need to come back home. And he was like, you know what? You should stay. You are joking. You will adapt. Just learn to adapt. When I first came, there were so many times I wanted to go back home. I used to call my father every day and cry.
Mm.
Yes.
What do you feel about your father's decision today?
I don't know. I just thank him for being visionary. Parents are always visionary, but there are parents who are super visionary. My father is super visionary. He saw something that I couldn't see at the moment. He saw the strong and independent woman successful, and he just needed to give me a little push to be where I am today. Yeah.
Wonderful,
So I
wonderful.
am really so grateful to my father for standing with me in those difficult times and not giving up on me or succumbing to me deciding to go back home.
Got it, got it. Amazing, amazing. That's a very inspiring story. Tell me more about cultural shock you mentioned, just mentioned. Tell me more about that.
Yeah, yeah. Like to begin with, there are things which are considered normal in my country, which are actually a taboo in India. Like
Okay.
there's so many things to mention, but I feel also being like a foreigner. By the time I came in 2019 for my bachelor's, I had not traveled outside my country,
Mhm.
so I didn't know what to expect, and I was still young. I was in my teens, so I was expecting people to embrace me. I
Mhm.
don't know. It's just not what I expected. And then when I came here, looking at the way people were looking at me, they're trying to touch my hair. Like, is this your real hair? It's like so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I saw like men putting on. There's this I think it's a Malu culture from Malayalam. The men put on those skirts. What is it called?
Mm, mm. It's
Yeah,
called.
so in my in my country, men do not put on skirts. So when I
Yeah.
saw that, I was like, is this the guy mad? Has he gone mad? Is he in his right senses? And I remember one time I found a guy putting it between his legs. I genuinely thought he's mad, and I tried to give him 10 rupees. Yeah, yeah.
And a PhD scholar.
Okay, so to begin with, I'll start with my bachelor's. Um, my bachelor's was in a very difficult time. That is the COVID time. So,
Mm-hmm.
me to fully understand and integrate into the Indian system, like the Indian education system fully and experience it well, was in my master's. Because by the time I came in 2019, I didn't think I had finished one semester.
Mm-hmm.
I think I had finished. I came around September. And in 2020, around March, there was a lockdown. Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
so in that way, we were moved from the city to the outskirts, like the main campus in Kanakapura, the global campus. So the
Mm-hmm.
education switched from like offline, online real quick. I hadn't experienced online education in my country. So that was something new and something I had to adapt to immediately. And I liked the way like the Indian education system is very easy to adapt to the new changes in the market. That is the thing I like most. Most universities, for example, at the moment there is AI going on. So many universities have integrated it, being my university as well. They're opening AI labs. Like the way like they can shift quickly to the demand in the market, like to prepare their students to what is out there. So I found that really, really interesting. And when we come to my master's degree, I did a MBA in co-finance. It was an accredited MBA, so which made it also different. I was doing CSI at the same time. It was mostly project based, like project centric learning, which gave me a lot of hands on managerial experiences as yeah. We also ran a business in my master's where I was also a finance manager in that business. The business is still running. One of my OB is running it. So kind of what I have to say about the Indian education is that they prepare you for what's out there. Like if it's if you want to be in finance or HR, they prepare you in a way that that is your path. You understand? Unlike
Yes.
education back home, they generalize. They do not specify. Yes, they want you
Mm.
to learn everything of everything, which is actually not a good approach. Thank you, Mr. Venkat.
So,
Going to challenges, there are a couple of challenges.
mhm.
First and foremost, as I told you, the food was a challenge. Like
Mhm.
food, like since like the food is different from my country, so I faced a challenge. But now I am pure Indian. I can't have anything without spice. It's really bland for me. So food comes as a challenge for people who are coming specifically from East African like countries. We don't eat that much spice. The West African is different. The second is the language.
Mm.
Language is such a big challenge. I faced it because local people do not normally speak English.
Yeah.
So commuting from one place to another became difficult for me. I kind of feel like I got cheated. In fact, I did get cheated. Like when I was coming from the airport, I gave one guy $100. And he told me
Oh.
that was the charge for the aid for the taxi fee. Yeah. I didn't have any rupees on me.
Oh.
I had dollars. I gave him
Okay.
dollars and he took it.
Okay.
So because of that language barrier, lack of communication, I knew that it is not 100. I knew that, but there was no way for me to argue that with him. And also the time that I arrived in India, it was very early in the morning, 2 a.m. So I didn't want to argue more with a stranger outside in the middle of the night. Other
I'm sorry
challenge,
for
also
cutting
the
you.
weather.
Yeah.
The weather also became a challenge, regardless that there are some similarities between my country and India when it comes to weather. India sometimes goes to the extreme, like when it comes
Mm,
to hotness or coldness. In my
mm,
country, we don't have 4 seasons that we have winter and all that. No, we do not have that. We only have two
mm,
seasons, that is rainy or windy or like sunny.
mm,
So
mm,
when December came around, I felt really cold. I had never felt that kind of coldness.
mm,
So the
mm,
weather was also a challenge.
mm.
Generally, adapting takes time because there are challenges to it.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
And also another challenge I faced was the language.
Mm-hmm.
In the beginning, when I had just started my bachelor's, it was offline, and the professors were trying to give examples most of the times, but it was in Hindi. So they are trying to give examples and explain in Hindi, and I was the only African in the class, so
Okay.
it was kind of challenging for me as well.
Mm,
Salpa salpa bota. Funny enough, I have not integrated that much because during COVID, when I was taken to the global campus, only international students were taken there. So we spent
mm,
approximately 1 year and 6 months at the global campus as
mm,
international students. So
mm,
I didn't get that much time to interact with the Indian students to learn the language. I only got
mm,
to learn the language a little bit during my master's. And
mm,
during that time, everybody was very serious about what they are there to do in the master's.
mm, mm, mm.
Yes. And ille, 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 salpa, salpa, something like
Anna,
that.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಾ
Mm.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಾ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇಲ್ಲಿ
Salpa,
ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು.
salpa.
Now, now,
I don't know. I have just not learned a language that much. It's such bad thing.
but I'm
But
sure.
yeah. I can now easily tell that someone is really trying to cheat me, and I can stand my ground. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Illa, illa, illa.
that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
Like, no, at least
So,
you have to know no and yes. About the
oh,
organization, okay.
okay.
So I became affiliated with FISAB in the year 2023.
Mm-hmm.
2022, 2023. I was executive member for 2 consecutive years, 2022, 2023. Then
Mm-hmm.
2024, that's when I became the treasurer.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
so I was in the organization, working closely with them, the Federation of International Students Association in Bangalore. It's an organization that brings together international students from around the world for different
Okay.
activities, like recreation activities, academic activities, and also they do support international students that come to India. If they face
Mm.
any problems, they always come to us for support regarding visa issues, college issues, anything. Any issue, FISAB is there to help the international students.
Like
Yes,
even
Mysore.
visa, right?
Yeah, there's
Mysore.
Mysore, there is Pune. Yeah. Mm.
Okay,
Oh,
about my.
that's good. Life learnings in India. As in what aspect? Because learning
Yeah.
is in different ways. Learning to
Yeah.
survive, learning to cope, learning to grow. In what way? Okay. If we talk about personal growth, there is a lot I have achieved, or I have been able to do because of my education in India.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It has opened doors for me to meet different people that I never thought I would meet. But
Mm-hmm.
because I have an international degree from, particularly from India, not from anywhere else, particularly from
Mm-hmm.
India, it has helped me a lot. For example, now I'm affiliated with the embassy, the Ugandan embassy, but I was only given connections to them because I have attained my master's degree from India. Understand?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so so in that way, I've also been able to meet great people like you, Mr. Venkat. because of studying in India. And
Fine.
other like visionary leaders I have met in India. I've been able to go to different parts of Asia. Being that India is easy, it's easier for me to travel from India to other parts of the world. Yeah. Also, platforms like Maarifaa. I feel like this is a wonderful opportunity for especially African students who are looking at pathways to global education, like legit pathways. There have been some agents. I have never been an agent, but there have been agents who have duped and lied to the students, taken their money, because there wasn't an organization like Marifa that can, make everything transparent and easy and honest. So organizations like Marifa eliminate fraud and also help bring this education system to Africa easily. And it also helps the students evaluate from different universities at once. There hasn't been any organization like that I know that can help students. Most of the agents, they are affiliated with a certain university. Like, I'll help you
Yes.
come to India to this particular university, or they're affiliated for a certain course, that I'm bringing only people who are interested in doing farm, because if like they're doing farm, I'll get more commission, something like that, which is not the issue
Yeah.
with Marifa. Marifa is offering a student a platform where they can browse different courses. Apart from that,
Yeah.
also take different tests to ascertain what is actually better for them, not just going into a course because Miss Rehema said that this is your perfect fit, something like that. So I feel like Marify is such a very good opportunity for the African system. Sure. The pleasure is all mine. Thank you for trusting me to be part of this wonderful journey. Thank
Yeah.
you for giving me
So,
this push. I know five
yeah.
years from now, 2 years from now, I'll look back and
Yeah.
say, Mr. Venkat was visionary.
Let's
Yes.
be,
Yeah. As to aspiring African students who want to come to India for higher studies, to be specific, I'm going to direct it to Ugandan students. First and foremost, you need to know exactly what you want to do. From senior five, you need to know what you want to do, because that is where you try to build like the scores you
yeah.
need to attain what you want to do. Because for senior six, some can do it, some can decide to concentrate in the last year and make it, but the chances are less. So from
Yeah.
senior five, you should start putting in more efforts, because universities in India are very particular when it comes to the student scores. So if you
Yeah.
don't want to have any issues when it comes to admissions whatsoever, you need to take your studies seriously. And if you're
Yeah.
someone who has actually graduated as like finished senior six, you need to look for organizations like Marifa and take a career assessment test to ascertain what exactly you need to do. Why do I say that? Before I came to India, I thought I wanted to do something related to medicine, actually,
Mm.
because
Oh,
that's
okay.
what
Okay.
my father wanted. But when I
Okay.
reached to the university and I had a conversation with Mr. Vishal, I discovered I am more aligned when it comes to business than when it comes
Mm.
to medicine. And I'm so glad I had that conversation with him. So other students weren't able to have the conversation. But luckily enough, there is Marify. You can take the assessment and then you can find out
Yeah.
which is the perfect fit for you. And also don't fear to take the leap, like to take the risk and go out there and attend that global education, because I know some students fear, what if I go there and I become broke, what if I go there and I fail, what if just eradicate the negative thoughts and go do it, because us,
Mm.
we had to do it. That's how we are here. So you need to take the
Yeah.
risk and the step forward. because of your future, for your future, you need to attain that degree from an Indian institute, and you will not regret it. There's so much, so much. But in 3 words, I'll tell you, India is a very diverse, colorful, complex country. Yes,
That's
yes.
wonderful.
Wow. I would only say so much adrenaline. It's a ride. Very good.
Amazing, amazing.
Yes.
Fisher.
Thank you,
So,
Mr. Venkat.
coming back
Thank
to
you. As you have asked me what I have learned, growth, uh, India has opened so many doors for me. At the moment, I've
Mhm.
been assigned the same role to one university in the UK, and I am due to start my assignment in the September of this year. Yes, so I'll be
Wow.
leaving India next year and go start my assignment in the UK in September 2025. Yes, yes, 1 month from now. Thank you, Mr. Venkat. Thank you, Mr. Venkat. It's been nice being on this